I made sourdough pretzel bites many times. So I wanted to try regular sourdough pretzels. I started by adding 1 cup of warm water, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoon of yeast, and let that sit until the yeast became bubbly. Then added 4 tablespoons of melted butter, 2 teaspoons of salt, 200 grams of sourdough discard, and gave that all a good mix. Then I added 4 cups of flour and kneaded the dough for about 10 minutes. I let it rest on the counter for about 2 hours until it became double in size. When I was ready to make the pretzels, I separated out my dough into 8 separate pieces. I rolled out each piece until it was a super long strand. I decided to make miniature pretzels, so I did cut each strand in half, but that's totally optional and not necessary if you want to make the regular size pretzels. I made a U shape with each strand and then folded down the ends to make a little pretzel. I felt like I belonged in Auntie Anne's kitchen. While I was making the pretzels into their shape, I started boiling 10 cups of water and 2/3 cup of baking soda. Since the pretzels need to be boiled before they're baked, I place each one in the water and let it sit for about 30 seconds before they're ready to come out. All of the pretzels should end up floating to the top. Once they're done, I'll take them out and place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I made salted pretzels, so I brushed each one in an egg wash and then topped with sea salt. I baked these at 450 degrees for about 15 minutes. These came out looking amazing and tasted so good. Let me know if you give them a try.